Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the UTEP versus UC Santa Barbara college basketball matchup on Monday, November 13th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pickdawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. So call or text the number because you can't get them on the website. Calling or texting is the only way you can get them, so call or text. But let's get to this one. We got UTEP taking on UCSB, UC Santa Barbara. And the thing about UTEP is off to a 2-0 start. But before we get too excited, neither of those games were lined games. So these are basically playing against teams that are not in Division I. So, basically scrimmages, which is good for getting your team together. And I think UC Santa Barbara, given if they had the opportunity to do it all over again, I think that's what they would be doing. UC Santa Barbara was a good team last year, and they had several good players on that team. And the thing is like generally you have a team like UCSB, man, those guys are off to, Auburn, Kentucky, Kansas, and wherever the case may be, Florida State or something, but not the case for UCSB. Everybody stays put, including, the guy they thought was NBA material on this team. Pulled himself back from the draft. So I don't know, maybe they figured out image licensing at UCSB. Of course, sometimes you hear a lot of talk of it, sometimes you don't, but when you see a lot of guys staying put or not, or coming in, well, generally that means these guys are doing some image and licensing. Whatever. That's really not the correct way to say it, but basically they're paying their players well. But the thing is that UCSB started the season really poorly playing against Portland State, and that's what I was getting here, is that they were a big favorite in that game, got beat outright, and I think that they probably had learned a bit of a learning experience and also some chemistry as they had transfers actually in to the school. Meanwhile, UTEP, this is a team that plays that swarming defense. It's like they cause a lot of turnovers, but it hasn't necessarily led to a ton of success in recent years. They're probably hoping that this is the year that they kind of break through, and we're going to find out. But I mean, those games that we saw, really not a lot to it. When you're beating teams by 50 points and scoring 123, we know those aren't games that you can kind of rely on to really get your bearings straight. It does get your guys some experience. Jones had 19 last time, and Frazier had 18, and it goes on and on. Everybody had basically big numbers when you score that many points. But I think the thing here is that UCSB coming off of that upset loss, probably where all the value is in this game. I'm going to take UC Santa Barbara, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your bets today, putting your picks in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most, pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.